reports of possible ties to the Russian mob. Our Phil Black is in Moscow. He's reporting this morning the code is similar to what's being peddled on Russian-speaking websites. The other hackers work for our government. Next hour, President Obama announces reforms to the NSA and its massive spying program that could have collected information on any of us. We'll have more on the NSA in just a minute. But first, the latest on the Target investigation. Christine Romans is our chief business correspondent, and Phil Black, as I said, is in Moscow. He's been gathering details about a possible Russian mob connection. But Christine, let's talk to you first about what's new in this investigation.
What's new is this a new kind of malware, a new kind of Trojan horse that it looks like sophisticated international hackers able to get into the point-of-sale systems of retailers and launch this thing so they can even stay ahead of the security software of these companies, and even go in and change sort of the parameters of what they're looking for and what they're trying to get from outside. They're calling it Kaptoxa. It's a Russian word. Authorities are saying there's Russian bits of Russian code in there, Russian wording in the code, and that's why Phil Black can tell you more about this, but that's why they're looking in there. Look, this can be controlled from the outside. That's what's so concerning about this. And the Department of Homeland Security, along with the researchers who are looking into this, the cybersecurity experts, issuing this report, this private report to retailers saying, you might have this and not know it. This is probably bigger than just Walmart, and they're just sort of getting a handle right now, Carol, on how big it might be. Security experts telling us it could be up to a third of the American population could have their information could be in the hands of hackers. Carol?
And you meant to say bigger than Target, not Walmart, right?
I meant to say bigger than Target. Thank you very much, Carol.
I didn't want to freak people out even more. Thank you, Christine. Now let's bring in Phil Black. Phil, tell us what you're learning about a possible Russian mob connection.
Yeah, Carol, well, it's well known that cybercrime is big business for Russian mafia groups and organized crime here. And as you heard, the code in this virus has been found to contain some Russian words, although not using Russian Cyrillic alphabet, using the Latin alphabet. But more concerningly, cybercrime experts here have told us, is that this particular code closely resembles viruses they've seen up for sale on Russian language websites. And those viruses have also been designed with the purpose of harvesting financial information. So there are indicators, but they say those indicators are not definitive because the best hackers in the world, the most professional, routinely include clues, hints, false clues and hints to deliberately try and mislead those who may be trying to track them down, Carol.
All right, Phil Black, Christine Romans, many thanks to both of you. Now